How's it going, guys? Bastians Goofy, and tonight we're going to be talking about how to choose a correct advisor, a correct teacher, someone who can actually teach you how to handle your money. And it's real simple. Someone who's willing to help you, not make you nervous because they know more than you, not make you feel stupid, not sell you something, but educate you correctly in a good manner. And I'm just going to leave Dave Ramsey to tell you.
You are required to understand it. If the advisor that you're working with, the estate planning attorney, can't explain it to you, you don't go, well, just do whatever you think's best and walk away. This is your life. You are responsible for this. No, you have to lean in. You have to understand. If the insurance person says, well, this is what everyone does, that is not a reason to do it. This is what I believe. That's not a reason to do it. I'm sorry, I don't care what you believe. All I want to know is why. Be that little 10-year-old boy that won't quit asking why. Why? 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 Why do you want me to roll this over? Why is it a good idea to roll this over? Show me. Teach me. And an advisor that does not have the heart of a teacher in the financial world is a salesman. Get away from them. If your real estate agent is strong-arming you instead of teaching you as you're looking at houses, then you need a different real estate agent. And some of these people get busy. They don't mean to be bullies. They don't mean to be slick. They don't mean to be salespeople, but they forget why they were originally got in the business. Most of them got in the business to help people. And their job is to teach you. 85% of the people in the financial world are taught how to sell. They're not even taught what to sell. They're just told what to sell, and they're taught how to sell. They're good-hearted, but they're just dumb. And they're good salespeople, but they don't know much more about it than you do when it comes to actually with a professional that has the heart of a teacher. Now, when you meet with a professional that has the heart of the teacher, would you feel intimidated? You shouldn't, unless it's just on you. I mean, sometimes you're just being around smart people is intimidating. I get that. But I'm saying if you're sitting there and you're feeling overwhelmed, because all they're doing is throwing around $92 words on a $4 concept, no. That's not what we're doing here. Their job is to teach you. When you sit down with a financial advisor, you should leave the room knowing something that you didn't know before you sat down. And your spouse too. Well, I just feel good about him. Well, that's a good thing. I want you to feel good about him. I want you to trust them, but don't trust them and turn it all over. It is not their job to make sure you end up wealthy. It is your job. Their job is to show you how, not do it for you. But you know how most of these athletes and music people or whatever that you read about that made $100 million, they don't have any money. You know how they lost all their money? They did not manage their own money. They turned it over to someone else blindly. So let's say, guys, I got me a guy. I meet these speaking of the NFL team, and a kid comes up to me and goes, I got me a man. And I'm like, what do you mean you got you a man? What are you talking about? I got me a man. I got a money man. Translation, the kid didn't have a clue what he was doing. He turned it over to some guy who was slick, and that's how you lose it all. Now, the Bible says, in the multitude of counsel there is safety. It is wise to take input from advisors. Advisors are different than babysitters. It is your job to manage your money. How do you do that? Well, if you don't know squat about money, then you need some help, but you don't turn it over to someone blindly. You are responsible for that money. So you learn from the advisor. An advisor gives advice. They are not a caretaker. They give advice. And you need to learn from the advice and decide what you are going to do.